that Europe accept this trade deal with the United States. We have tariffs. We have Europe that is forced to spending and investing a lot of money in America and buying a lot of stuff, including potentially weapons from the United States. As an Italian living in America, I can tell you that even though this deal sucked for Europe, it is probably the best deal that Europe could have closed in this condition. Europe has one thing that the United States does not have. The European Union was born with the idea of copying the American federal system, but what the European Union actually became is a conglomerate of states competing with each other, blocking each other with bureaucracy. That's why we have states like Germany or France that came out of it super rich and now they're becoming poorer. Now you have Poland coming out of it. America, as much as you compete with each other, you created a whole logistics around the federal system. Production starts in one place, continues in another. You have the Silicon Valley, then you have other places that are more finance-based. Then you have the flyover states, which are mostly for agriculture. The fact is this, somehow it all works. So you have a federal taxation and a state taxation. In the end, as an economy, you work as a one big conglomerate. Well, we only work as a one big conglomerate when it comes to numbers, but not when it comes to states. We literally compete each other and it's an avid competition. When the European Union came at the negotiating table with Trump, it did not show up as the United States of Europe. It showed up as a couple of tens of economies that are yet very independent and pretty isolated. Bad deal would have destroyed the economy of Italy, the economy of Germany. We didn't have a lot of negotiating power, so we're forced to accept anything. So even if it's a bad deal, probably the best one that could have come out in this moment. The biggest fear is having a European Union which is unified as the United States is. That is next to impossible, also just because of the ego that our populations have. I always tell my Italian account that it is next to impossible to have a federal Europe. Just thinking about Italy, we have competition among two different towns that are 2 miles away. We don't even have a strong Italian thought. How can you have a strong European thought? In terms of deals, as bad as it is, probably the best one that could have come out in this moment.